Ladies and gentlemen, this event one fall with a 10-minute time limit from Tampa, Florida at 240 pounds. Here's Jim Young. Jim Young. His opponent now entering the ring from parts unknown at 270 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Brutus Beefcake. Brutus Beefcake.
Brutus Beefcake with that colorful outfit that he has on this week. Look at the power this youngster possesses in the arms, upper body. Difficult to tell what kind of leg power he has because we can't see the definition or the bulk for that matter. With those outrageous wrestling tights that Brutus wears. Jim Young, a well-conditioned young athlete, takes a side headlock on Brutus Beefcake. Immediately throws him off. Nice leapfrog, nice quickness. Big right hand, nobody there. Wow! Went to throw him over, but Jim Young ended up with that high cross body. And look at Brutus looking around for possibly some help because he was double-crossed on that particular move. Got faked out by the youngster. Like to see that happen. Brutus now going to work on the left arm and shoulder. He turns it into an arm wringer. Nice maneuver by Mr. Young as he got out of there very nicely. Both of these men about comparable in size. Strength, I'm sure, would have to go to Brutus. Nice go behind takedown there by Jim Young, but Brutus smart enough to know where he was within that ring and just reached over and grabbed the hold of the bottom rope. Referee promptly making him break it. Coming up shortly, the Juker, JYD, and his partner, Tito Santana. What a combination. 2 count, not a pinning combination right there, folks. Highly unlikely that you could get a pinfall with that particular move, but strange things happen in the world of professional wrestling, as they continue to do always. Jim Young, nice escape, ends up with a headlock now on Brutus, whose shoulders are down on the canvas. Once again, not a pinning combination, but nice way to control and let Brutus carry the weight of his opponent. A guy like this, you do everything you can to try to slow him down a little bit. Young went to go up over the top for a possible sunset flip, but Brutus just caught him in midair, showing us that awesome power, and just flung him down to the canvas. Brutus Beefcake doing a number now on young, I was going to say young Jim Young. It's kind of redundant, but he is a youngster. There's no substitution for that experience. Brutus right on the inner thigh muscle. Boy, that'll be sore for some days to come. Young now mounting some retaliation here. Picks up the big guy, slams him down to the canvas, dropped an elbow right on the shoulder blade of Brutus Beefcake. Actually just a glancing blow, and I'm sure that Young got the worst of that. When you miss your target, you usually get the wind knocked out of you. And I'm sure that, well, referee warning now, Brutus Beefcake, he's going to be sent back to the dressing room with that blatant chokehold right in front of the eyes of the referee. Well, Brutus showing us that power now as that inverted backbreaker just completely tears apart those lower abdominal muscles. Beefcake now up on the second turnbuckle, plants the boot right down into the midsection. Look at this, standing right on those stomach muscles that are already badly injured. Is Brutus Beefcake, who got a big charge out of it, gave us a big smile, obviously having a good time at the expense of Jim Young. Wow, nice suplex, well executed by Beefcake. Luscious Johnny, very conspicuous by his absence this week. Probably out filming some matches of future opponents of Brutus Beefcake, as is the job of a manager. Beefcake is in control once more. Wow, rams ahead into the top turnbuckle. Young a little bit wobbly-legged. Brutus with a big left hand. Young's going to have some trouble doing any sit-ups for quite some time down the road, as Brutus has seen fit to really pour out on that lower abdominal area, which is a smart thing to do. You find a spot, you go to work on it. Obviously, he thought that was the weak spot on Jim Young, and it might well have been. Beefcake is sweating profusely, but no sign of weakness on his part. Uh-oh. Wow, there goes Young out. Head first, I might add. Onto the concrete. Referee giving a count. Might be a smart idea for Young just to stay out there, take the 10 count. And, well, these kids got a lot of pride and a lot of guts. Unfortunately, 20 years from now, you pay for that in so many ways. Brutus with a vicious forearm, and I heard Jim Young's head crack on that concrete floor as he went down once more. Punishment machine now in the form of Brutus Beefcake, as he's given this youngster a real lesson. Now he's going to bring him in the hard way. Suplex looks like. Wow, Brutus Beefcake just displaying that awesome power of his. And Jim Young is down and out of it. Referee could stop this match at any point in time here and award it to Brutus Beefcake and save this punishment. It's being taken by Jim Young. Wouldn't like to see someone's career terminated at the hands of Brutus Beefcake, who's capable of doing that to anyone. Well, small package desperation move won't get him. Brutus Beefcake putting out of commission Hillbilly Jim, who's in recuperative stages. Hopes to be back in the World Wrestling Federation within the near future, but just destroyed the knee of Hillbilly Jim, did Brutus Beefcake, and thought absolutely nothing of it. Thought it was a great service that he performed. Jim Young trying to mount some offense, but Brutus just too much for him. Beefcake can hurt you in so many ways. Young, I'm sure, is only semi-conscious here and doesn't really know what's going down, other than he's absorbing a great deal of punishment. Referee trying to get him to step back, give this youngster a chance to at least get to his feet. No, a referee has at his discretion at any time to call a match. Now, Brutus complaining about the slow count. Now, as I was saying, the referee has at his discretion the ability to terminate a match at any point should he figure that one individual is far superior. Sunset flip, he's not going to get him. Yes, he does get him over. Well, just didn't have. Poor Jim Young doesn't have enough left, really. Beefcake taking over with the momentum here. No way. 2 3/4 count, but Beefcake just too superior for Jim Young. There's no substitute for experience. Unfortunately, Jim Young is having to pay that price. What an outstanding 2 hours we've had this week, folks. Seen young David Sammartino was victorious. The British Bulldogs, we're going to have to bring them back again because these two individuals are just, in my opinion, a pleasure to watch. They're so exciting. They do so many things so well, and they are truly a dynamic duo. King Kong Bundy invaded us once more, annihilated 2 individuals in a handicap match. Intercontinental champion Greg the Hammer Valentine, with the mouth of the South, once again destroyed his opponent. Brutus Beefcake in control here. Brutus just destroying him. Setting young Jim Hart up. Now look out, there's that flying knee right to the kisser. That's all she wrote, folks. Brutus Beefcake, I think, got tired of pounding on young Jim Hart. Planted that patented knee of his right into the side of the face of Jim Hart, and that's all she wrote. Let's take a look, if we can, here at this vicious. Wow, what a shot. Right to the knee, down for the cover. He could have counted for an eternity. As in my opinion, Brutus Beefcake could have put this individual away a long, long time ago.